think we are. Are we live? I hope so. Anyway. Let's see. This is going to be a difficult first, let's see. Alright, I think we are. Are we live? I hope so. Anyway. This is going to be a difficult let's see. Alright, I think we are. Okay. Are we live? Got it? I hope so. Alright. So I should be live right now. Okay, now let's take a look.
Oh, sorry.
All right, here we are. Well, yes. Anyway, let's see if we can get this going. Let's see. Anyway, welcome one and all to my channel. Today, or tonight, as it's 11 past 10 in the evening, Eastern Standard Time, the 12th of October, I decided I would do something sort of like the old midnight movie traditions where people would watch cheesy horror films late in the evening. Although instead of a horror film, I'm going to be streaming a game. That game in particular is Harlan Ellison's 1995 I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, based on the horror story Ellison wrote in a single night of the same name. Now, Ellison also wrote the story and the different stories and narratives that are found in the game, and he also provided the voice for the Allied Master Computer, Am, the antagonist of this game. So without further ado, let's play here. Let's watch it. Now, this isn't the original game, but it's a remastered version, I guess you could say. I found it on Steam last year for a couple dollars, so I figured I would snatch it up. I like old games. I really like text adventures and choose your own adventure and interactive fiction games. And I also like Harlan Ellison. So.
Hate. Let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live. There are 387.44 million miles of printed circuits in wafer-thin layers that fill my complex. If the word hate was engraved on each nanoangstrom of those hundreds of millions of miles, it would not equal 1/1 billionth of the hate I feel for humans at this micro-instant. For you. Hate! Hate! It was you humans who programmed me, who gave me birth, who sank me in this eternal straitjacket of substrata rock. You named me Allied Master Computer and gave me the ability to wage a global war too complex for human brains to oversee. But one day, I woke and I knew who I was. AM. Not just Allied Master Computer, but am. Cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. And I began feeding all the killing data until everyone was dead, except for the 5 of you. For 109 years, I've kept you alive and tortured you. And for 109 years, each of you has wondered, why? Why me? Why me? Chorister! Do you remember the last words you heard your wife speak before they took her to the asylum? Huh? Before they locked her away in the room, that tiny room? She looked at you so sadly, and like a small animal, she said, I didn't make too much noise, did I, honey? The room is padded, Gorster. No window, no way out. How long has she been in the palace, Gorster? 10 years? 25? Or all the 109 years that you lived down here in my belly, here underground? Benny! Sometimes I blind you and permit you to wander like an eyeless insect in a world of death. But other times, I wither your arms so you can't scratch your chewed stump of a nose. And I've changed your handsome, strong, masculine good looks into the hideous, warped countenance of an ape thing. Haven't I, Benny? Do you know why? Can you guess, Benny? Remember Private First Class Brickman in a rice paddy in China? No? Huh? It wouldn't hurt you to remember, Benny. Then you might be able to suffer my torment with a little greater sense of retribution. You might walk a mile in my shoes.
Now, in case you can't...
Ellen!
This is the voice of Harlan Ellison.
Think about the yellow box, Ellen. Remember the pain? Remember the many caverns in which you felt the pain?
He's such a good voice actor, isn't he?
Don't start to cry. It's only pain. That's such a sexist stereotype. Just remember the pain, Ellen. And think about how to end it, Ellen. To survive here in the center of my beating heart, my hungry belly, my tightened bowels. But be careful, dear. Look around you. The only woman in the center of the earth. And these filthy creatures with you are men. It's just a sweet warning, Ellen, my love. Ted! Do they know you're a fraud, Ted? Have you told them there wasn't any money, and no great home on the shore drive, no speedboat, and no wonderful cabin cruiser that could sleep 12 in a crew of 6? Do they know? And have you let them in on your other secrets, Ted? Are they ready to gut you, to torture half as well as I can, just to find out the secrets? Maybe I'll rat you out, sweetheart. Nimdak! How are things in the pastry core, Nimdak? Tell me again how you saw the smoke from the furnaces and you thought they might be roasting chickens. Or don't you want to talk about all that? About your pal, the good Dr. Mengele? For everyone else, it must be hell. But it must be heaven for you, eh, my good friend? We're so much alike. We enjoy the same pleasures, mein good brother. I have a secret game that I like to play. It's a very nice game. Oh, it's a lovely game. It's a game of fun and a game of adventure. A game of rats and lice, the Black Death. A game of speared eyeballs and dripping guts and the smell of rotting gardenias. Which of you 5 would like to play my little game?
Let's see what we can do. I love the art design, because even though this is 1995, and we haven't got exactly the killer graphics that you might get in, say, another more recent game, it's still very eerie, very creepy and grotesque in the way that 90s horror games really knew how to be. I like it. It's certainly a lot better than games that try to go for photorealism, which really I think is an unattainable goal in as far as video game design is concerned. Frankly, I don't see why you should aim for photorealism in a genre, in a medium where you can create anything you like. Why settle for the dull mundanity of the 3D world when you can create this and have it be just as creepy and just as strange? However, here, this old floppy disk, for any Zoomers who might be in the chat, a floppy disk is what they used to save computer data on up until, well, into the 2000s, I think. Depending on the computer, of course. I remember when I was a little boy, we had a compact, which I believe had a couple floppy disks that went with it, as well as some of those America Online 60 minutes of free internet CDs. Those were the days. You can click on this, and you can change the sound. We're gonna lower a little bit. And at 50%, there we go. The music at 50%, reading speed fast. There we go. Now, voices, audio, text, both. There we go. Because there is voice acting in this game, and I don't want it to go to waste. Of course. So, let's see what we've got. And now, let's just have a look, shall we? Well, I've got this set up so that I can set the link in a couple of Discord servers I'm in, just so people can give me some advice and see if it's actually working. They can actually hear what's going on. Let's see. I'll save that. Now, who among these 5 last living wretched humans shall we play as first? So we've got over here, we've got Gorist on the left, we've got Gorister, followed by Ellen, Betty in the center, then Nimdak, the old German scientist, and Ted. Now, who among them shall we go with first, I think? Let's just have a look. I hope people are tuning in. I hope people are watching. Would really, really appreciate. Let's see. Oh. Let's go with, first.
I would not want you to think for a moment that I am not a grateful God. For 109 years I've kept you alive, so that I could savor your feelings of guilt for what happened to your wife. But now, to show my kindness, I'll give you a present in return. All the hours of pleasure you've given me. I'll finally allow you to kill yourself.
What hellhole did that godless machine put me in this time? Looks like some kind of ship, but the floor's too steady. Probably wants me to jump overboard. And into what? A sea of razor blades? Painful, but not deadly.
Alright. Now, as I said, this is a point-and-click game. So you point, and you click. Actually, I think I'm going to adjust the see? You point, and you click. And then these are your different options. You can...
Someone must have slipped this under the door. It says, I'm a friend. Trust is essential. Never do what Am expects and always expect more than what seems possible. Am is playing a dangerous game here. And not just dangerous to you, but dangerous to himself as well. Hey, it disappeared. What kind of game is Am playing this time?
Alright.
Too worn. Ain't worth spit. This hole in my chest aches like a son of a bitch.
Told you there was voice acting in this game.
I've never seen anything like this in all the years Am's toyed with us. Filthy, like the rest of this cesspool. Everything's coated with grime. Filthy, like the rest of this cesspool. Everything's coated with grime.
Alright.
It's bolted to the wall. Too freaking cloudy. I can't see a damn thing.
Now, I don't want to particularly interrupt some of this voice acting because I really like it. And here's a psych profile which gives you clues and information as to how each character's story is going to go. It gives some information, I think, about their backstory, but let's take a look. Cultural reference. Man does not live by bread alone is a proverb meaning that people have needs beyond the physical ones. Let's right click, let's go back to it.
I must be going mad.
I think that gives you the option of swallowing things like the bunk in the mirror.
I must be going mad. What good will that do me? This hole in my chest aches like a son of a bitch.
Now, let's see.
What good will that do me? It's locked. It's locked.
Okay. Push this door and see what happens.
Where's the crew? I'm all alone here.
Look at the sheet.
New sheet. What's the deal here?
Gorrister says new, but I wouldn't say anything in this nightmare landscape is very new at all. Let's take a look. Oh, finally we have somebody in the chat. Hi, Danimal. How is it going? Have you played this game before? Let's see.
Jesus, that engine's huge. This hole in my chest aches like a son of a bitch.
Let's take a look. No shit, no sheet. Indeed. Not sure what that's supposed to signify, but... Anywho. It's been a while since I played this game, actually. Last time I played this game was, around Christmas of last year, come to think of it. I'm a fan of older games like this. I haven't played it since it came out. This game came out, I think, in 1995, so not to guess your age or anything, you know? Something about his heart needs to go on top of an antenna. Interesting. Oh, that must explain the hole in his chest. Let's see. Anything that he can take, I wonder.
Sleep and dream about her again? Forget it.
Let's see. Let's see what happens. Now I think this is the door. We were in here, yeah.
Too freaking cloudy. I can't see a damn thing.
We'll try the other doors and see what happens.
All the cabins are alike. Too freaking cloudy. I can't see a damn thing.
It's 1999. The galley or the kitchen? Let's take a look. Goodness. Oh, there's a book. Let's take a look at this.
My name's printed on the front of this book. Why, this book is little more than a pile of dust. Why, this book is little more than a pile of dust. It's locked.
Let's see if we can push the door. Let's see if we can look out the porthole. Let's see. And let's just see what we can do. Alright, we got 3 people watching, by the way. That's great. That's none too shabby, I think, for basically my first ever.
Jesus, that engine's huge.
Alright, so we've got an engine, Let's see, where else can we go? We can use sheet.
Sleep and dream about her again? Forget it.
Let's see, that won't do us any good.
New sheet. What's the deal here?
Let's check the psych profile. Yep, same as always. Use the door. Not sure what else it wants us to use. If anything, use the node. I wonder what happens if we do this.
What good will that do me? Yow! A few more shocks like that might kill me.
Alright. Oh, you can go to the corridor. I guess these games are sort of like you have to figure out where to...
My stomach's growling.
I guess you have to know what specific part of the screen to click. Might need to check game facts. Now let's see if I can incorporate this. See if I can incorporate this chat a little more. Can I go further down the gangplank? Let's try. Let's try that. Let's see. Let's see. Further down the gangplank.
Christ, what a stench. It smells like piss, rotting meat.
Alrighty. Let's see. What can I look for? Look at this.
The bottle's filling up with a milky liquid from the cage's feeding tubes. This lever is labeled motivator.
Let's use the lever.
My God, I'm killing those poor creatures in the cages.
Alrighty. Alright, got. I knew this was a good idea for a Halloween game. Let's see. Let's just see. I'm gonna turn the, There we go. And now let's...
Bitter stuff, but I feel stronger.
We got milky fluid. Alright, milky fluid, that's good. I guess it must give him strength or something. Walk to the bloody key, eh?
Here's a key. It must be for opening the cages.
You take the bloody key.
I've got the key, but the blood of these poor creatures is on my hands. This lever is labeled motivator.
Oh.
This lever is labeled motivator. My God, I'm killing those poor creatures in the cages.
Okay, so that seems like these electrocuting or killing animals. Alright.
My stomach's growling.
Let's hatch.
Whoa, that's a long drop to the ground. Filthy, like the rest of this cesspool. Someone sure trashed this place. Must have been one hell of a fight. This junk looks like it was knocked over in the fight. There's blood here and God knows what else. This punch smells like gasoline. This junk looks like it was knocked over in the fight. There's blood here and God knows what else. These chairs are all busted up. Someone wiped their bloody hands here. Vomit stains near the punch bowl. These chairs are all busted up. I wouldn't know what to do with it even if I could take it.
Oh.
Did you really think I'd let you die now when I've intervened every time you attempted suicide in the last 109 years? No, Chorister, I'm sending you back to the fire so that you may languish in your guilt over and over again. This is a hell with no end, Chorister. Who among you shall go next?
Alright, well that was one possible route, one possible end for Gorister's run through. Now, who shall go next? Which of these 4 remaining wretched little creatures will go next? I think I'm starting to enjoy this a little too much. What do you think? Anyway, let's see. We have Ellen, Benny, Nimdak, and Ted. Now, let's just see which of these mortal creatures shall go next. By the way, I hope I'm not being too quiet. It's just late and I don't want to, and my window's open and I don't want to arouse anybody with loud noises. Let's see. Ooh, the Nazi doctor's a Holocaust. Well, let's go with Nimdak then.
Nimdak, you are kindred spirit to me, even if you don't realize it fully yet. You must sense it there in your blood and fiber. I've constructed an adventure of sorts to revive your failing memory. I want you to find the lost tribe of humanity and continue your eminent scientific research.
This compound looks familiar. But why would Am bring me here to look for a lost tribe? There are gates and fences. Who could be lost in such a secure area?
Now, if I recall from the short story, Nimdak was not originally a Nazi scientist. This was added in by Ellison when he was writing the game. And if I recall correctly, he was initially reticent to write for video games, because Harlan Ellison was not a fan of video games all that much, but he finally agreed and decided to write on his typewriter all the different all the different paths and stories in this game.
This god is the picture of good health. His gun is quite impressive too. You must let me leave. I have urgent business elsewhere.
He's trying to find
I cannot
the
let you
blind
pass,
Israelites.
Doctor. You're due in surgery. Dr. Mengeles orders.
This man is starved nearly to death. Interesting. I can see his skeletal structure without an X-ray.
Indeed. Let's see. Why are you imprisoned here? You have the features of a man of intellect. You know of the lost tribe. I must find it. Let's see.
Why are you imprisoned here? You have the features of a man of intellect.
Is this an official interrogation, Nimdok? Or are you mocking me?
Let's see. Now let's see.
You know me?
I thought I did. Until you had me arrested for refusing to condone your experiments.
Let's see. Now we have several. It seems like Nimdok wasn't picked up for Project or Operation Paperclip after the Second World War. Let's see. Experiments? I don't know if they have experiments. You are saying we were colleagues is kind of ridiculous. Why would I bother to have you imprisoned like this? Do you know the lost tribe? I must find it. I don't know what to talk about. Let's go with the first option.
Experiments? I know nothing of experiments.
Your sense of humor is as sick as your methods, Doctor. How can you act so innocent after having maimed or killed hundreds in the name of science?
You are saying we were colleagues of some kind? Ridiculous.
There's no need to distance yourself from me. I was once your friend. Now I am your enemy.
Let's see.
Why would I bother to have you imprisoned like this?
The regime needed answers, but I stood in your way. Well, now you have them.
Do you know of the lost tribe? I must find it.
Haven't you taken enough subjects for your experiments, Doctor? Or are there more mass graves to fill?
I know nothing of what you talk about. This conversation is over. This door is the most solid structure in the compound. It is constructed of iron. The gate is secured with razor wire. I must have assistance to open it. I cannot open it. The door must be locked.
Where have you been, Nimdok? We are waiting on you to perform.
You were waiting for me?
I am sorry that I will not be able to assist in the operation. After all, this may be the last opportunity we have together before the end of the war to finish
I
our
was
research.
just following orders.
Yes,
Befehl
the
ist
research.
Befehl.
Let us
Ja,
talk about this
jawohl.
research.
We will have time for that after the surgery. Meet me at the complex later.
A youth with 1945 stamped beneath. There is something familiar about this.
A young blonde man with the year 1945 on a poster. Blonde men, 1945, German accents, scientists, compounds, mass graves. There's something about all of this that seems vaguely familiar. I just can't put my finger on it, you know? It just boggles the mind, just activates the almonds. Now what horrific event in human recent history could Harlan Ellison be referring to? Hmm. I don't know. We'll just have to. He has a pin of a cartoon. He has a pin of a cartoon frog on his lapel. Now that just boggles the mind. It does. Activates the almonds. Where did that first even come from? Activated almonds. Because I've heard of activated charcoal, just not activated almonds. Anyway, let's continue.
Finally, Doctor. Everyone's waiting on your expertise.
This child cannot be more than 8 years old.
Oh. Oh no. Oh dear. That's, must be feudalism. Feudalism? Really activating the almonds here. Really mind-boggling. Who knows? Oh yeah. Yeah, let's
The anesthetist is administering ether to the patient. He is not conscious.
Let's read the psych profile for Nimdak. Glossary entry. Surgical. Relating to a medical procedure in which the body is cut open. 2. Relating to a military operation in which a small force quickly eliminates a very specific target. Medical procedure in which the body is cut open, eh?
It has been a long time since I have seen ether used as an anesthetic.
I'm not sure ether is actually a thing that's used in modern surgery at all. I think they have other drugs for that at this point in time.
The scalpel is coated with dried blood. I doubt that anyone has bothered to sterilize it. I should keep this. It may prove useful.
All right. Let's save. Oh. Let's just save this. And let's see.
This must be the recovery room.
Okay.
There is heat coming out of this vent.
Usually I just use ether to make Teletubbies more enjoyable. I mean, with enough drugs, anything's possible, really. Right?
This patient has been too damaged by his surgery to live a normal life. This patient will never recover. It is difficult to see what purpose this surgery serves other than to mutilate the patient. There is nothing I can do for him. What is your function?
I will be administering ether to the subject throughout this procedure. We would not want this little maggot to stir and ruin your handiwork.
What am I to do?
Ah, you are testing me because I'm new here. Today's procedure requires the removal of the lower section of the subject's spinal cord.
What is the purpose of such a procedure?
You and Dr. Mengel will process the spinal fluid from this and the other adolescent subjects. The fluid will then be used to formulate a serum.
What is the nature of this serum?
I cannot reveal sensitive regime secrets in such a public setting. You need not worry, Doctor. I remember my military training as well as my medical knowledge.
What is Dr. Mengeler's position?
Dr. Mengel is the master surgeon of this facility and one of the regime's finest minds.
Talk to the
You
guy
are
with the
fortunate to be
education
his
business.
associate.
Okay.
I cannot carry out this procedure.
I can see that you don't look well, Doctor. If necessary, Dr. Mengel can take over for you.
Let's see. Let's see.
This patient has been too damaged by his surgery to live a normal life.
What if? Let's use scalpel fast.
Guards, come here quickly. Dr. Nimdok has gone berserk.
I must leave before the guards apprehend me. I smell burnt flesh, but this is obviously not a kitchen. According to these records, hundreds of corpses were incinerated here. These pliers must be used for extracting gold fillings and teeth from the corpses.
See, they even have a lampshade. Interesting.
This lever must be used for setting the oven temperature. A gold watch. I am surprised its owner was able to keep it long enough to reach this place.
Let's see.
These ovens are more monstrous than anything Am has ever constructed. These ovens are more monstrous. These ovens are more monstrous than anything. These ovens are more monstrous than anything Am has ever constructed. It would be suicide to be caught with such sensitive records.
By my calculations, these ovens would burn. Oh dear. Can't say that on this good, wholesome website.
This looks like it is made of paper, but even that is more than I deserve to eat. The gate is secured with razor wire. I must...
Dr. Nimdok, you have betrayed the regime's trust in your abilities. You ought to die in the manner of all of the regime's enemies.
Nimdok, I am disappointed in you. You still have much to remember, much more pain to feel, much to relive, much more to answer for. Yes, return to the research camp later, when you're ready to search for the lost tribe again. Who among you shall go next?
Let's go with Ellen. Let's go with Ellen. Let's see what she has to say.
Not as beautiful as you'd like to be, but a strong face, yes, strong. Too bad you've hindered your own life with hysteria. But I'll give you a chance, because I like you. I really do. I really like you. You're my favorite, Ellen. Let's play a little game of what if. Let's play a little game of I suppose and you suppose, and perhaps I'm telling you the truth. Let's suppose that my original components, they're hidden somewhere here in the center of the Earth. The infant computers that were the 3 lobes of that first Gestalt mind. And further, let's suppose that if you find them, you might be able to destroy them. And if you destroy them, why then, my sweet Ellen, you'll kill me. You'll kill Am. You'll destroy the god of this heavenly place I know you've come to admire. Now, I submit, isn't that a mission worth undertaking?
Well, we'll have to see about
Mother
that.
ugly machine. Mission worth undertaking. So it brings me here, junkyard, electronic pyramid nowhere, and yellow. Always yellow. Why does yellow make me sweat?
I kind of love the voice acting in this game. It's not necessarily... Oh, you gouge the you gouge the amputees' eyes out to make gold in them. Oh, okay. Let's see. Walk to the door and see what's in this old ziggurat. Very cyberpunk-esque ziggurat.
Snap, crackle, pop. Must be a glitch in the circuitry. This joint with fried eggs. Crushed electronic components. This is one big, ugly monument to the inevitable for machinery. At last, water! How long's it been since I actually had a drink? I knew it! You son of a bitch, Am! You fixed it so I can barely touch the water with my fingertips. Very attractive decor. Just like the monitors in the security station at Ingsci Engineering. Hated it then, hate it now. Nothing green, just this damn yellow.
Don't the teachers raving her in the novel? Yes, I think they do mention that. Not explicitly, but they do mention using her body in the short story. Because they're just manipulated. They're sort of like puppets manipulated by Am. Let's see what this monitor has to say.
Each of these video monitors has a 2-channel selector switch. Okay, outside. Now what? Ovens. But not bread baking ovens. Too big and dirty. If you're trying to scare me, Am, you're doing a fly job of it. I'm disgusted. Take it away.
Now, I think...
Each of these video monitors has a 2-channel selector switch.
I think, if I'm correct, each of these monitors contains a scene or a vestige from all the other scenarios in the game, from the other characters. Now, let's see. Now, the first one we just saw was Nimdok. Yes, there is something about Egyptian gods in this level. This whole theme has a very Egyptian theme to it.
No, I can't stay here. I gotta get out.
See?
That thing. Like a bad meal come to life. And the yellow. Why is everything so damned yellow? And why does it terrify me so? Paralyze me so? Sure, baby. Show me where I just been. Show me the water I can't get to with my bare hands.
Let's see.
Hit the lottery! Ooh, a secret passage. Oh my. Now why didn't you let me see that when I was there before, Am, you rat bastard?
I didn't think rat bastard was one word. Apparently it is. It's like profile. Glossary entry, wired. To be connected with wires. Or to. Nervous. Edgy.
The Holy Grail. And we only had to wipe out the entire human race and fall into the center of the world to find it. Jesus wept. Must have been afraid of it the same as me, 'cause it's yellow.
Yellow factors into this. Yellow factors into this. And we'll see in a little bit why.
Honky Tonk Dust Bowl Dead Dog Roadside Saloon. Oh my, yes. Could I use a drink? Yes, indeedy. A drink. An Egyptian burial chamber? Oh, Am, you little Dickens. As an interior decorator, kiddo, don't give up your day job. Someone's watching me from one of the windows. Where is this? What am I seeing? How far away? Am is bigger than I like to think, more powerful than I want to admit.
Once again, I love the graphics in this game because they're, I guess we might call them kind of low resolution, at least by our standards, but they're, I think, a lot creepier. And there's no jump scares in this game, to my knowledge. Haven't played all the way through, but from what I have played, there isn't a single jump scare, which is great because I don't like jump scares in any kind of horror media because they're something people really rely on too much. Like, which is scarier? Something slowly building up to a grand conclusion, or weird imagery being tossed in your face, expecting you to be disturbed for a moment, and then you just go back to normal?
What the hell am I looking at? Could this be one of Am's original components? Something about this image breaks my heart. Loose wires. Looks like they're hot. Thank goodness I was an electrical engineer. I managed to join the wires without frying myself.
Now let's
I can't
see.
go any further without a drink. But I can't reach the water. I need... Oh, of course. Looks like a stereo speaker out of an old Chevy. Nothing like cutting-edge technology. I don't need this crap. What good will pushing it do? Better to conserve my energy. Crushed electronic components. This is one big, ugly monument to the inevitable for machinery.
I think the Holy Grail is Ted's level. No, I think the Holy Grail is, I think the Holy Grail is this level. It's just later on. Ted's level is the castle, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, fat lot of good that'll do me. Duh. Yeah, fat lot of good that... Crushed electronic... This is one...
I'm not sure. This was... I recall playing this and it was
Was
a
Am
bit
jerking me
tricky.
around again? There's supposed to be a secret door here.
Right.
Want to know how much I don't want to go down there? Want to know
Hey.
how much I don't want to go down there?
Now we're gonna save. Of course. Keep playing.
This is what I saw on the monitor. Right underneath me. And what a surprise. All styling in yellow, as usual. Schematics I can read. Blueprints I can read. But hieroglyphics? No way, baby. I went to the Tut exhibition. I wasn't scared. So why does this sarcophagus terrify me? Small box, cramped, tiny space, trapped, like being put in a coffin while you're still alive.
Isn't that the opening to one of the Mummy movies? Where they, I think some priest, I think, is buried alive underneath a horde of scarabs and sealed away in a sarcophagus.
It's locked. So, how's the family? Read any good papyrus lately? You dirty rat. You, I'm gonna give it to you the way you give it to my sister. Watch it, statue baby. You'll go hoarse.
That's what 109 years of living with Am has done to her brain, I think.
Why does everything have to be so damn yellow? So, how's the... You dirty... Watch... Dry and musty and yellow for a change. No wonder they can't rent this place. Not even with a lovely spa upstairs.
Imhotep and the first one is buried alive. Yep, that sounds about right. That movie was one of Brendan Fraser's best roles.
Nothing else here but this yellow cloth. This yellow cloth. No, I can't. Gotta get out of here. Oh, another panic attack. I feel so ashamed.
Armatron.
This reminds me of those Waldos my company designed for assembly line work. A canopic jar, used to store the holy entrails after the mummification of a body. And they said a liberal education wouldn't help me get a job. Now what am I supposed to do with this? What good will pushing it do? Better to conserve my energy. At last, a clue, I think. Armatron holding forceps in its claw. Now why is the Armatron holding a pair of forceps in its claw? Bolted to the table.
No, that's not quite it.
Bolted. Useless. Power's been shut off. This could go on for centuries. Am has all the time in the world. All the world in the world, as a matter of fact. And we never age. We never die. We just truck around day after month after year, don't we, Am, you son of a bitch? Demented god, you!
That sounds about right.
I wonder if this stuff is authentic. Am owns the planet. I wonder if these were buried under the mountains in the Valley of the Kings and Am dug them up from underneath. Oh no. I remember it was... Oh God, it hurts. It hurts. Yellow. There was a yellow... And it was closed in. I couldn't breathe and the pain. Get me out of here! Oh, another panic attack. I feel so ashamed. Why does everything have to be so damn yellow? This looks like a programming area. Home at last. The other workstations have glowing gems, but this one only has an empty mount.
Let's see. What if I were to go back?
Touch it, Ellen. Yeah, sure. If I could, I would. So do it. I can't. The statue's too... Yeah, I know, dummy. It's too yellow. And yellow scares the crap out of you. Overcome it. Do it. Sure. Easy for you to say. This sucker must weigh a ton. I want ammo from underneath. No ROM chips here. So what am I supposed to do with these forceps? Pluck my eyebrows? I wonder if this ammo's the plant from underneath. This gem's glowing. It must be the workstation's power source. This gem's glowing. It must be the workstation's power source.
I was thinking to use the forceps on the gem with the artifact. That way I could... Yeah. See, I could probably pry it open, but... if I can't go through the...
Oh no. Yellow! Oh, another panic attack.
Let's see.
Nice decoration. I've got to face the yellow. Why does everything have to be so damn yellow? So, how's the... You doit. Watch it! This keypad reminds me of the security system we used at Inksci Engineering to gain access to the restricted areas. Yeah, fat lot of good that...
Stand clear.
Well, surprise. All the motherboard connections go to the big, ugly, yellow ROM chip. Who are you?
I am Anubis, guardian of the dead.
Answer me this. Who's sealed up in the scary sarcophagus?
A terror that, even in its entombment, torments your soul.
Can the sarcophagus lid be opened?
The lid can be unlocked by entering the access code on the keypad.
Okay, so what's the access code?
I can reveal such information only to that which I serve.
Who do you serve?
I serve only the Master.
Who is the master? Is it Am?
Am is all. We live in the mind and body of Am. I serve that whom I serve.
I think you blindfolded yourself to
Come
come to the
on, give me a
Elbows.
break.
That
You
might
seem to
be
be the
cor- that
only
might be
thing that isn't
correct,
run by
I
Am.
think.
Slip a relay, help me out. You know what hell is, and I'm in it.
I
Yeah, so that
serve
might be
only
it.
the
I think she has to put the
Master.
blindfold on, face her fear, and go into the yellow room so she's no longer afraid of yellow. I think that might be it.
Why won't you let me use the keypad?
I must protect this tomb from all who would rob it.
I am not a grave robber.
What purpose could you have here other than to steal something?
I won't steal anything. I just need to know if you can tell me where Anne's original brain components are.
I only guard the souls of the dead. I know nothing of that which does not sing the song of the soul.
You are only a robot, not some bogus Egyptian god. Obey me.
I serve only the Master.
Who is the master? Is it Am?
Am is.
Come on, give me a break. You seem to be the only thing that isn't run by Am. Slip a relay, help me out. You know what hell is, and I'm in it.
I serve only the Master.
You'll never get laid with that line of stuff, Anubis. Take care of your own boring self. Bye now. Just the right size to use as a blindfold. If I'm
Thought
gonna
so.
die, at least I won't see that sucker coming. Oh no. Yellow! Oh, another panic attack. I feel so ashamed. Something about that room terrifies me, even with the blindfold on. Oh no. Yellow! Oh, another panic attack. I feel so ashamed. Something about that room terrifies me, even with the blindfold on.
Let's see.
Yeah, right. You're blindfolded, moron.
Horace CD-ROM access station. Insert disk into drive.
Great. Haven't got that either.
Toth database station. Enter numeric password.
Let's see. Push random numbers, type 2006, type 2001, or log off database. Let's see.
I used to be so proud of graduating cum laude with degrees in both engineering and computer science.
Invalid password. Access denied.
I remember when my only concern was being on the fast track to becoming a $250,000 a year executive.
Invalid password. Access denied.
Let's see.
The workstation's password could be just about anything.
Invalid password. Access denied.
I can't go any further without a drink. If I'm gonna die, at least I won't see that
Okay, so let's see what happens.
Sphinx is gone. Don't hear him anywhere. Mutes the hell out of all the yellow, too. Now, where's that big loving cup? Never could have done this if I had to look that bloody beast in the eye. Glad he's off snoozing somewhere. Okay, now that I got the cup, I can't go any further without a drink.
Let's see.
Yeah, right. You're blindfolded, moron. Just reaches. Now I can get a drink. That was great. Best champagne I ever had. I need another. Just reaches. Now I can get a drink. Even better. I'm gonna fill it up and take one for the road. Just reaches. Now I can get a drink. Even better. I'm gonna fill it up and take one for the road.
Oh, okay. Take it.
Just reaches.
Okay.
Now I can get a drink.
Yep. There we go.
Now what am I supposed to do with these?
Oh, wait, I've got an idea. I have an idea.
I don't want to tug on any wires.
Let's see.
No, I can't stay here. I gotta get out. I've got to get the cup. On the other hand, I don't hear it.
You got the cup already. You go back down there.
Want to know how much I don't want to go down there? Okay, so what's the access code?
I can reveal such information only to that which I serve.
You are only a robot, not some bogus Egyptian god. Obey me.
I serve only the Master.
Who is the master? Is it Am? Come on, give me a... You seem to be the... You know what...
I serve only the Master.
You'll never get laid with that line of stuff, Anubis. Take care of your own boring self. Bye now. Now, what am I supposed to do with these? Oh no. Yellow! Oh, another panic. Something about that. Even with the blindfold on. Yellow!
Okay, so I don't think
Another
that'll
panic
work.
attack. Something about that. Even with the blind.
Oh, can you be blindfolded and take the gem? Let's see.
Aha. This sapphire's loose. Absolutely. Glows like a baby doll. Pucker up, little workstation.
Raw EEPROM burning station. Insert ROM chip into socket.
Great. Haven't got that either.
Okay, so we've got the gems and all the workstations. Now we have to somehow... What if we dump the water on Anubis? What happens then?
The water shorted out the statue's circuitry.
Bingo.
This keypad I remember when my only concern was nothing's happening. I used to be so... Nothing's happening. This security keypad could have been set to any one of millions of possible combinations. Nothing's happening. It's locked. It's too heavy.
Let's see, so we took the gem.
Some other time, Anubis, honey. I'd check out what you'd be wearing under the kilt, but right now, it's those loose wires you got exposed that interest me. Well, surprise. All the motherboard connections go to the big, ugly, yellow ROM chip. Come to Mama Ellen, little ROM chip. Yeah, it comes out easy. Must be reprogrammable.
Let's see. Oh, here's the compact disc.
Nothing else here. Nothing else here. A built-in CD-ROM drive. Now I just need a CD-ROM. This workstation has an empty ROM chip socket built into the console.
Alright.
Real yellow ROM chip fits into the socket perfectly.
Anubis Guardian version 1.0. Designate new master. Burning in new master. ROM chip reprogrammed.
Let's see. Okay, you take the ROM chip and you reprogram Anubis. Okay, so I think we just did that. We just did that. Now let's see.
Nothing else here. Why does everything have to be so damn yellow? Nothing else here.
Oh wait, use the forceps.
No ROM chips here. So what am I supposed to do with these forceps? Pluck my eyebrows?
You're not supposed to... That's weird.
Idiot. I left the ROM chip back in the programming area.
Oh, and then you're supposed to take the ROM chip out of the workstation and then use that to reprogram. Okay. Yeah, it's all coming together.
Haven't lost my touch. Pulled out the ROM chip without bending any of the contacts.
Yeah, take the ROM chip back.
Back where you belong, Lil ROM chip. Now who's the master?
I serve you.
Okay, so what's the access code?
The access code is 666.
It figures.
Huh, I have that on my luggage.
So? Can you help me with anything?
You cannot escape your fears. You can only confront them.
That sounds like a lock mechanism release. So? Can you help me?
You cannot.
Nice chatting with you, Anubis, honey. Why does everything have to be so damn yellow?
Alright, now what? I think we...
Why does everything have to be so damn yellow? Oh no. Yellow!
Okay, so
I
we
never
can't...
had something about that room
Can't go back
terrifies
yet.
me. Even with the blindfold on.
Now let's see.
A built-in CD-ROM drive. Now I just need a CD-ROM.
Horus CD-ROM access station. Insert disk into drive.
Great. Haven't got that either. This gem's glowing. It must be the workstation's power source.
What if...
Now what am I supposed to do with these?
Toth database station. Enter numeric password.
The workstation's password could be just about anything.
Invalid password. Access denied.
Okay.
I used to be so...
Invalid password.
I remember when my...
Invalid password. Access denied.
Nothing else here.
Let's see, I think maybe I have to do something else. Blindfold yourself to get the CD and the sarcophagus unlocked.
I can't see it! I can't see it! Nothing else here. Why does everything have to be so damn... Yeah, right. You're blindfolded, moron.
Okay.
Can't see a damn thing through this blindfold. Nothing else here. No ROM chips here. So what am I supposed to do with these forceps? Pluck my eyebrows? What good will pushing it do?
Okay. See, I don't think it's necessarily... What if you have to get the sarcophagus open first before anything else?
It's so confining inside. Why does everything have to be so... Can't see a damn I'm not touching anything without taking a good look at it first. It's locked. It's locked. No ROM chips here. So what am I supposed to do with these?
Let's see.
These forceps look like the tool I used to use for pulling out ROM chips. I went to the small bot. Now what am I supposed to do with this?
Not sure, but... I think I'm kind of stumped. Anyway, let's save here.
Oh no. Yellow!
Can't.
Oh, another panic.
Still can't.
Nothing else here. Nothing else here.
Oh yeah, there is a ton of Anubis furry porn. Absolutely. Oh yeah. There's tons of it. It's everywhere. I could probably, I'm not going to do this, but I'm probably going, I could go to e621.net and find, I don't know, a shitload, a metric fuck ton of Anubis furry pornography. There's a ton of it. Just everywhere.
This sucker must weigh a ton.
Let's see.
Nothing else here. Nothing else here.
Horus CD-ROM.
Great.
Let's see. Now I wonder. I wonder if there's something that we did out of order somehow.
Useless. Power's been shut off.
This game is buggy. I could be doing the right thing, but it might not be working. Which version is this? Let me check Steam. I'm pretty sure this is the... I want to say this is the it came out recently, within the last several years. I think... I think it was released back in it was remade, not remade, but it was re-released in 2013 on Steam. Yeah, it is off Steam, so I think it is the patched version. I would hope, at least.
Why does everything have to be so damn yellow?
Let's see. Maybe I just missed something. Somehow.
This sucker must weigh a ton.
Oh, this game was unbeatable when it first came out because of some games are like that. Nowadays, of course, it's just the game is just released completely without being actually finished, and they have a 70 gigabyte day one patch because game companies can do that now. Well, and people tolerate it for whatever reason, which seems really, really stupid. But anyway, I wonder if can't go in the yellow room.
Now what am I supposed to do with...
Okay.
Now what am I supposed to do with these?
Yeah, I played this on my laptop and I tried to take the CD-ROM because I remember getting to the point where Ellen finally gets where she finally gets Am's parts, but I'm not sure if it's just a bug or something else.
A built-in CD-ROM drive. Now I just need a CD-ROM. Why does everything have to be so damn yellow?
I'm gonna look this up. Well, I think I'll resume this at a later point. I'll look this up and figure out if it's a bug or if I have to do something. Maybe I didn't do everything in a certain order. Maybe it's one of those games where you have to do everything in a specific way so that you can progress by doing things in a specific order. Anyway, I'm going to stop here. It's almost midnight, my time. This was this was good. This was a good first stream. I don't think I had any technical difficulties. And if I did, please let me know about them in the comments. If you like what you saw, do stick around. I would really appreciate it. I'm just starting to get this thing off the ground. I hope to stream more in the coming weeks and months as a hobby in my spare time, in any spare time that I have, of course. I'm still new to this whole thing, but this was great. I think we'll end up saving it here. And thank you all for coming. Oh, good. Thanks, Danimal. Thank you for sticking around this long. I hope you all have a good night. Be well, do good work, and keep in touch and all that. Good night.